Hola, happy Sunday. So I am super late today, but we're getting it done. So we are going to start at the top of our mat. We do a sun salutation. Let's go sun salutation A today. So we're going to take a nice deep inhale, take those arms above head, connect the hands. Stretch the self out. We're going to exhale, bring those hands down past the midline of our body. Release that entire breath. Hands back to our side. We're going to fully engage our glutes, our core. Nice back bend on a deep inhale. As we exhale, we're going to fold forward, hinging at the hips, bringing that chest towards the knees. Fingertips down to where you can take them. Hands to knees, flat back. Nice deep inhale. We're going to find that mat with our hands and we're going to jump or step back to a high plank. We're going to shift forward on an inhale. Take that knees down if you need to. Exhale, lower down, low plank. Chaturanga, tuck the elbows. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale back to a downward dog. And here we're going to take 3 to 5 rounds of breath. We're going to take our tailbone up nice and high. Push away the earth with those hands. Fingers are nice and spread out. You're using that entire hand to hold the self up. I'm going to take our hips from left to right. Bend the knees one by one. Taking those heels down to where our body will allow. And not stressing if they don't quite get there. We're going to stop. Bring that chest towards our mat. Take our tailbone up as high as we can. And we're going to do our body scan. We're paying attention from our fingertips all the way through the body to the heels. Have we got any tension today? Are we holding on to anything we need to let go? And then we're slowly going to look up between our thumbs and walk our feet back up between our hands. Take our hands to our knees, flat back, deep inhale. Exhale, fold forward, find the floor with the fingertips or the shins, wherever you can take it. Nice deep inhale as we take those arms back above head. Stretch. And back to this side. Lovely. Right, we've got our hip, flex, extend, all of the above. Rotate, twist, blah, blah, blah. Right, so let's stand in the middle of our mat, nice and tall. Shoulders relaxed. We're going to fully engage our core. We're going to inhale deeply. And then on the exhale, we're going to bring that chest towards our mat and find a flat back. The feet are nice and grounded. The toes, the heel, every part of the foot is grounded. We find that flat back, what feels like a flat back to ourselves. And then we're going to let our arms drop. Deep inhale. Full exhale. And again, deep inhale. Full exhale. This time on the exhale, so deep inhale. On the exhale, we're going to come down as far as we can and tap our mat if we can. Taking the chest towards the knees, back up on the inhale. Flat back. Exhale, come down again. So where you can, don't stress if you can't quite get down to the floor. Back up on the inhale. So one more. So even if you're just coming down to where you can, you might not be able to touch the ground yet. That's totally fine. It comes with practice. And then come back up on the inhale. We're going to take our hands back to our hips and slowly come back up to standing. We're going to find a back bend now. Move the hips a little bit. Bend the knees. We're going to find our back bend. So on the back bend, we want to engage our core, our glutes. We want our feet nice and grounded. We take a nice deep inhale and we're going to sweep up and find a back bend and take a few rounds of breath. And go. And come back up on an exhale to standing. Right. Let's do some rotations now. So hands on the hips, feet are hip width apart, and we're just going to do some circles. That big toe, the little toe, the heel is feeling nice and grounded. And we're just moving. And then we go the other way. And last one. Arms above head on an inhale. Connect the hands. We've got our side bends now. So those arms are hugging those ears. On an exhale, we're going to find a side bend. You pick which side. Taking the hip to one side. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, back up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, back up. And doing skis. Beautiful. Let's stop. Bring those hands back to the side. And we're going to fold forward. Find that floor with our fingertips and step back. Bring our belly all the way down to the mat and the chest. We're going to bend our right arm. Straighten our left. We're going to take our head and place it on the mat, looking at our right hand. We're going to lift up that right leg. Point the toes. Bend the knee, and then we're going to bring those toes behind the left leg, grounding it on the floor. I'm going to take 3 rounds of breath here. And on that third exhale, we're going to bring that leg back down to earth and switch over sides. So bend the left, straighten the right. We're looking over at the left, lifting the left leg, pointing the toes, bending the knee, bringing the toes behind the right leg, grounding them. 3 rounds of breath. Now scorpion twist. Enjoy it. Bring her back down to earth and switch over sides again. So 3 breaths, lifting the right leg, sorry. I was doing so well. Finding the toes on the floor. 3 rounds of breath. And bring her back down. Last one. Left side, looking at the left hand, bending the left arm. Left leg goes up and twist. Enjoy it. Oh, well and truly needed for me today. Awesome. All right. Bring that leg back down to earth, and we're going to find a high plank now. So we find our high plank, and we got our pigeon folds. So let's bring forward our right knee, place it behind the right wrist. Ideally, that front heel's under that hip, that left hip. We're going to take our hands out nice and wide. And we're going to inhale deeply and come up to those fingertips. Open the chest, looking forward. Exhale, come down, fold down, take your forehead down to the mat. Inhale up. We're going for 5. 4. We got 3. Deep inhale as you come up onto those fingertips. Exhale fully as you come down. We got 2. Last one. And back down. Fabulous. All right. Bring the hands back to the mat. And we're going to tuck the back toes, lift the knee, come back to our high plank. And again, we got our left side. Left knee comes behind the left wrist. Find your half pigeon, up onto those fingertips, deep inhale. Exhale, fold down. Inhale up. Exhale down. So we got 2. And we got 3. We got 4. And one more. Deep inhale. And full exhale. Cool. Right. On the mat with the hands again. Lift the knee back to our high plank. We're going to take a round of breath here. Then we're going to drop our knees to our mat. Point the toes and we're going to sit on our heels. We've got our knee raises now. So our hands are next to our knees. And as we make sure our fingertips are nice and spread out, and we're using the fingertips, the palm, every part of the hand to push away the mat as we bring the knees up towards the chest, leaning a bit forward, come back down. We'll go for 10. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Nice and controlled. Moving with the breath. So we got 3. We got 4. We got 5. Nice stretch on the top of those feet. We got 6. We got 7. We got 8. We got 9. One more. And we got 10. We're going to hold that last one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring her back down to earth. Sit tall. Shoulders relaxed. Let's take a nice deep inhale. Imagining that entire breath traveling down the spine all the way to the base. Hold the breath inward and then fully release. We're going to find our tabletop. Stack those shoulders above the wrists, knees are under the hips. I'm going to inhale deeply, and as we do, let's lift the left arm, take the gaze with it. We're going to exhale, thread the arm through, let the shoulder and the head tap the mat. Inhale up, we'll go for 5. We got 4. We got 3. We got 2. And we got 1. Awesome. Thread. Come back to our tabletop. Inhale, right arm goes up. Exhale, thread. Inhale up. Exhale, thread. We got 3. We got 4. And we got 1 more in us. We got 5. Fabulous. Back to our tabletop. And then we're going to find a bridge pose. Last bit of work. So feet flat on our mat. Coming down on our back. We want our heels to be quite close to our fingers. And we're going to lift up our hips as high as we can on an inhale, as well as our arms. So it's a bridge flow. And then on the exhale, we bring the butt back down as well as the hands. We're going to move with the breath. Inhale up. Push those hips as high as you can. Exhale down. And again, inhale up. And exhale down. We've got 1 more. No, we're down to go for 5 more, I reckon. Inhale up. Exhale down. And again, we got 2. We got 3. We got 4. We're going to do 1 more and we're going to hold it. Arms above head, taking those hips as high as we can. We're going to hold the bridge. We're not holding the breath. We're still very much breathing with full awareness and intention, pushing those hips as high as we can. Slowly lowering back down to earth with that back and the butt. Straighten the legs, bring the arms back to the side. We're going to find our Savasana, our final pose, our corpse pose. You lie here for as long as you need. You find your calm, you find your peace. Happy Sunday, namaste. Another day ticked off. Kudos if you're following along, or welcome if you've just joined. It's all about 15 minutes, a habit, creating a daily habit. We hit 197 or 96 today. So we're well and truly halfway for our 365-day challenge. Awesome. You have a fabulous rest of your day and see you tomorrow.